Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and this is another beach vlog. This first part of the video I recorded with my headset on, my little earbuds, and the microphone on those things is worse than the worst. It looks just terrible. So the audio from it is absolutely unusable. So, and unusual for the Jessa channel. And so I decided to cut this audio in over top. And now I'm going to fade you into the rest of the video, in which you're going to get to see some of the most magnificent waves I have seen at the beach. And unfortunately, there's a lot of me sort of squeeing in joy. I don't know, you could call that fortunate or unfortunate depending on how you look at it. But if you do listen to this, I apologize for your ears if I sort of yell in joy a little bit louder than you're used to. But anyway, otherwise, enjoy this wonderful beach video, and thank you as always for watching. I just realized that I was using the microphone that's on my headset, on my headphones, earbuds, and it's crap. So if the first part of the video sounds horrible, I'll do my best to clean it up. Anyway, we're just gonna fly with it as it is. I hope it doesn't sound horrible. So look at those waves. It's gonna be pretty windy. And I am using the phone microphone now. And I just did this spur of the moment. So, but the last few outdoor vlogs that I have done, you guys have really enjoyed. So, I have enjoyed doing them. And my husband came home today and he said, the waves are... I have a habit when I see the waves hit the rocks and how they splash up, I always squee. And my husband said when he came here early, squee! Oh, when my husband said when he came here earlier with our son, they quit work early and decided to come to the beach because he can. He's his own boss. And I'm sorry about the shaking of the camera. That's just my hand. Nothing I can do about it. I didn't bring my little camera stand, and even if I did, I don't have any place to put it. So, just gonna have to do our best here. Wow, look at this. Amazing. Anyway, he said every time a wave came in, he went squee in his head, because that's the noise I make. So he said, why not have the real thing? And he went home and got me. Oh, look at that. I love the winter ocean. So many people think of the beach as being something that is for summertime only and summertime enjoyment, or they think of going to the beach in the summer. No, my favorite beach is... Woo! Well, that was God coming in to say, let me make it succinct. Let me just show you. I love the beach in the winter time, and that is definitely my favorite beach. When's your favorite beach time? Is it winter like mine too, baby?
Winter and spring.
Winter and spring. And I mean, I don't know, all of the ocean is amazing no matter what time of year it is, but this is my favorite. And we're sitting at one of my favorite spots, which is about a minute and a half drive from our house or something. 2 minutes, I don't know, not even that long, I have no idea. Anyway, but it's just down the street from us. Sorry about sticking my finger in the camera there. I'm going to give you a little bit of a view here of what I'm seeing. Oh goodness! There was another awesome wave coming in. Let's see if we get a nice one here. Yeah! Look at that. I love the splashes. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So today we're getting ready to run some errands down south and go to the bank and go to the grocery store, and we have a... Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm so sorry about screaming in the camera, but oh my God. Oh, okay, well, I won't turn away from here. This is where the best show is, obviously. But I just wanted you to see a little more of it. That was something. That was something. Wow. Goodness. So, let's do a little bit of a vlog besides me just oohing and ahhing at the ocean and squeeing. I squee a lot. I'm an unrepentant squeer. And I mean, it's just hard not to be this place, this ocean, sitting here, and all the many beaches that I love along the coastline where we live is, whoa, look at that. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, right there. Yay! It's good for clearing out your brain. So, how have I been doing emotionally? Pretty good, actually. I have a funny story to tell you that's not funny at all. I spent Thanksgiving in the ER. In the emergency room. Yes. Because the night before, I began to feel like I was coming down with bronchitis, which is a regular thing for me. I get it every other winter or so. And the last time I had it, 2 years ago, I believe it was, I got my lungs really hurt and there was a lot of rattling. And we actually considered that the next day, if that real deep rattling hadn't gone away, that we would go to the emergency room. But it actually cleared up on its own, which was great. And that was all pre-pandemic. Of course, I would handle it much differently now, as I did. This time, I felt the feelings like I was coming down with bronchitis, which is chest pain, sore throat, didn't have too much of a cough, but mild cough, and there's a man who's coming up to talk to my husband nearby. Anyway, so long and short of it, I wanted to know how to get a COVID test, just to be sure. I was pretty sure it was bronchitis because, you know, that's what it always feels like. It feels the same. You get it. I didn't have a fever, but I just didn't feel well. And it was very mild, you know. If it weren't for a pandemic, I would have just taken it easy, cooked a light meal for Thanksgiving, been fine. In any case, we called our clinic, which was closed, of course, because it was Thanksgiving, to leave a message for our doctor to ask where we could get a COVID test or how or whatever. And they said, well, we'd like to have a nurse talk to you because there's, you know, a pandemic on. And so this poor nurse in the middle of her Thanksgiving dinner, I'm sure, had to get on the phone with me. I gave her my symptoms. She said, you know, I want to focus on the chest pain. She said, how is it on a level of 1 to 10, 10 being horrible? I was like, oh, I don't know, a 2 or a 3 or something. It's very mild. You know, it's just, I told her, I said, I think I'm coming down with bronchitis. All I want is a COVID test. She said, well, I must advise that you go to the emergency room. I mean, I laugh, and I can laugh about it because A, luckily it was nothing. B, to assuage you right now, my COVID test that I got at the emergency room was negative. And, you know, I have insurance, and we have a very good insurance, so I knew that the emergency room was free. And I actually said to my husband, if we had to pay for this out of pocket, I would just ignore her outright and wait until Friday and call the clinic, or Monday, you know, and just isolate until then. But to be responsible and just to be sure, and just so I knew I could get a COVID test and not have to worry throughout the entire week, and I went. Because they saw chest pain on my chart from the nurse put in, as why I was coming in. When they saw me, they were ready for me. And actually, our emergency room is a brand new hospital, but completely, it was empty. Besides the staff, there was no one else in there. They were bored to death. And that was good. I was a little bit worried because I said, you know, if I don't have COVID, one of the best places to get it is to go to the freaking emergency room. But anyway, so long and short of it, I spent the time in the emergency room. They gave me an EKG because of the chest pain. And I kept telling them, it's not my heart. My heart is fine. It's my lungs. But they, of course, didn't pay me any mind and gave me the full suite of tests and then sent me home with some Ativan. Negative COVID test, negative flu test, and some Ativan. And I was like, okay. I wasn't anxious before I went to the emergency room. Anyway, so we did not have Thanksgiving. Our son did not come over. Most of my family spent the day in somewhat nervousness to find out, wow! Did you see that? I hope you saw that. That was so cool. Anyway, spent most of the time in the emergency room and worrying about, they at home worrying about me because we had been in contact with my son and he is living with some other family members. So they would have had to quarantine too and all the whole mess. And anyway, so that was Thanksgiving. We're getting ready to go south now, but I just wanted to let you know that tomorrow, well, actually this probably won't go up until Sunday or Monday or something. But so at the time you see this, we will have just finished the Dames live stream, which as of today I'm recording this Friday, is tomorrow, Saturday, November 5th, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And a little secret, I was just talking to Shirley, Shirley Curry, one of the Dames, Dame Shirley, and she said, I said, you know, I think we should do a Christmas live. Whoa! 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 This is the vlog where I scream a lot. And I said to her, you know, the Dame should do a special Christmas edition live stream and like wear Santa hats and drink eggnog and spiced cider and sing Christmas carols and stuff off key. And so Shirley said, that's a great idea. So I haven't yet asked Britta and Mary if they want to join. Britta's going to be on vacation around that time. She might not be able to. It might just be me and Shirley. I don't know where how Mary's holidays are looking, but we'll see. At the very least, it's going to be me and Shirley, some of the Dames, doing a Christmas special. And I said, we'll even wear Santa hats. And Shirley said, I think I have a Santa hat already, so that's going to be fun. So I want to ask you how you're doing. And I mean that, honestly. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. I like to hear your stories. I hope I see some of you at the Dames live stream tomorrow. And I'm going to be quiet for a little while and let you enjoy the ocean. And thank you, as always, for watching.